Shalom and good day. This is Tehillim29 back again. Time to cover the last issue of Avengers Mech issue 5 by Mech. And moving in the first things first, does this cover in any way, shape, or form connect to something that is happening inside of the story? Sure enough, it does, but this time around, I give it a 7 out of 10. We'll now move to having a look around the internal art, around the beginning, middle, and end of this, along with some of the things that are happening story-wise. So as the story begins, we end up catching up with the character of Black Panther, and we're sort of caught in a bit of a location time event as to what is happening with Black Panther whilst he's in space. As the fight continues against the big bad, and also the very minions that are under Kang the Conqueror. We get to see the Avengers Mech Strike team take on the villains. As things advance further in the story, we get to see some things that are taking place that feels like it's taking place a little bit more over the world, but not pointed down as to whereabouts it is. And last but not least, we finally do get the return of Black Panther working alongside with the Avengers. So for the internal art, I gave it a 7.5 as it was pretty consistent. And moving into the next thing, and that is the area of the story. First things first, the time we had no where and no when. But it sort of feels like a bit of a mix between location and time, but I still included it in it anyway. We also had now and meanwhile, which was up towards the end. The next thing is locations, to which we ended up having the characters meet once again at Avengers Mountain. The rest of the locations, they weren't really clearly pointed out, but how'd that go story-wise with the cast? With the cast of characters, we end up catching up once again with Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Spider-Man, Kang the Conqueror, and last but not least, Thanos. For the overall story rating of this series, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. I think you will too. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.